Hi y'all, I want you to imagine something with me. Imagine a classroom with perfect students, perfect parents, perfect teaching, perfect standards, principals, everything. Days were full of glorious bliss with no behavioral issues, no issues learning the content that you taught. You knew every student's learning patterns, struggles, things they were going to face. The cafeteria even provided a 5-star lunch and snacks to satisfy you for the entire day. You might be laughing right now, or maybe shocked that I would even ask you to imagine such a thing in our public school system. The reason I'm talking with you today is not to offer you a 5-star meal coupon or give you the secret to getting the perfect students in your 25 desks. No, I'm here to offer you a fix for reteaching classroom management and achievement for all of your students. Not just some, but all. Now, it's going to take some effort, it's going to take some intentionality, and it's going to take everyone. Even if a majority of you sitting here today decide to take part in this tool that will help make teaching easier for you, your school will ultimately fail and your efforts will have been squandered if not everybody is involved. So before I share with you this information, do you promise to commit and do your part in furthering student achievement? If you say no, honestly, if you say no, this may be a great opportunity to reflect if you are bettering the lives of your students, or if you are providing a disservice. Furthermore, in our earlier example, I talked about perfection and how perfection does not exist in schools. We are human. Our students are human. They aren't programmed robots. Therefore, each student learns and has different life perspectives and life experiences. What a blessing this is. It's what brings creativity, diversity, and so much more to our classes. However, according to research, many students fly under the radar of our current education system and do not receive the true help or frequent feedback and check-ins that they need to be truly successful. Enter MTSS, the multi-tiered system of support. This is not a flashy silver bullet here to solve all of your problems, but it will make your impact as a teacher much more significant, as students will be receiving the help they truly need. You have an important role to play, each of you. As a classroom teacher, you know your students best and you know what students are excelling, struggling, and those students who just need a little bit more practice. MTSS should occur throughout the entire school at the same time so that students can receive the additional help that they need and deserve. MTSS does not have to be a whole big new content, new curriculum implementation. It's simply diving deeper into the areas and the standards that students need additional support and help with. Educators already have so much on their plate right now, I know. Between lesson planning, data analysis, district reports, student conflicts, parent conflicts, the list goes on and on. I know this sounds like it might be a ton of new work, but the reality is, it's really not. If you are currently a teacher that's engaging and preparing students for the future and teaching everyone in your classroom, this process most likely is already happening. It just needs to be formally adopted and shared school-wide. This intervention process is just as much for the teacher as it is for the students. Because not only will students be receiving the help and support they need in order to stay caught up in a class, when students are caught up, it makes your job easier. You get to teach. You can teach more. And you may be thinking, well, this doesn't matter to me. I know how to handle students who aren't learning and students who are struggling with my content. Then you have to share. Tell us, how do you do that? Through department meetings, collaborative PLC conversations, instructional coaching dialogues, and data analysts throughout PLCs and schools? Share with us your ideas. John Sapphire, founder and president of Research for Better Teaching, boldly stated that the success of our students is our joint responsibility, and when they succeed, it is to our joint credit and cumulative accomplishment. As educators, our students are attacked by so many things: home life, family, peers, disease, technology, and so much more. Let's do our part in getting down on a knee and taking a deep look into the eyes of those students who populate our classrooms. You do not have to do it all alone, nor should you be tasked with that. But if each teacher commits to their students and truly utilizes the data collected from formatives, assignments, and tests to better understand student learning, your students and their chances for a successful adult life will increase because you took the time to get them the support and help they needed when they needed it. So, are you willing to commit to your students? Are you ready to get dirty and ensure that all your students truly learn at high levels, and you can say that and mean it? Again, we are not trying to sell you a silver bullet to success, because we live in an imperfect world where success, true success, will never be reached. But we can do our part to get closer and set students up for success. We are hoping that you take the idea of intervention and additional support and apply it in some way, shape, or form at your school. This could be a specific time during each day where students are pulled to certain teachers, subjects, or maybe this time happens before or after school with a specific group of students based on an individual basis. It does not matter how the additional support is given, but that it is given and provided for all students. If you would like more help on how to structure this process, please go to your local bookstore and pick up the book or visit online, Learning by Doing. It will change the way you think about your kids, the way you spend your time, and how you help each and every student learn. Cheers to a great school year.